Hola chicos, en este video vamos a aprender los complementos indirectos. In this video we will cover indirect object pronouns. Toda la información es del libro Avancemos 2 del página 46. Unidad 1, lección 1. Empecemos. La meta. Our goal for this video is to learn how the indirect object pronouns are formed. Then we will use these to refer to people involved in travel plans as well as other activities. La conexión al inglés. To connect this to English, indirect object pronouns are nouns that answer one of two questions: to whom or for whom about the verb. Indirect object pronouns take the place of an indirect object noun or nouns. Por ejemplo, to answer the question to whom, if I want to know who Rosa is giving a ticket to, I could simply replace the noun, somebody's name, for example, a proper noun, with a pronoun such as him or her, whoever that individual is. So to whom does Rosa give the ticket? Rosa gives her a ticket. So in Español, we would say Rosa le da un boleto. So again, le is representing whoever this individual is, this woman whom she's giving the ticket to. Here's how it's done. So in Spanish, indirect object pronouns are used to either accompany or they may in some circumstances replace the noun that acts as the indirect object, or the nouns that act as the indirect objects. Down below you'll notice I have the indirect object pronouns that we can use to replace those nouns. They're going to look pretty familiar as me, te, nos, and os. The top four are actually the exact same thing as we saw in the previous video over direct object pronouns. The only difference here is since we're answering the question to whom or for whom, and we're not really replacing nouns that are objects, we're more talking about people here, we're going to notice a small change in the usted, el, ella form and the ustedes, ellos, ellas forms, as they're a little bit different. So again, since these answer the question to whom or for whom, we will have le or les if it's replacing a group of people. So if you take a look, me, te, le, nos, os, les, it looks pretty similar to what we used when we did gustar, right? So if you think about gustar, the verb to like, it's literally saying something is pleasing to someone. Remember how we just said how this answers the question to whom or for whom? So when I make the statement, a mí me gusta la música, I'm saying music is pleasing to me. Or if I say, a ti te gusta bailar, I'm saying to you, dancing is pleasing. So again, we're answering that question to who or for whom something is pleasing to. Bueno, so just remember this functions just like gustar. Unos ejemplos. So the indirect object pronoun will appear just like we did before with direct object pronouns before a conjugated verb. So in this circumstance, we have either the indirect object pronoun accompanying the noun it modifies or in some circumstances replacing it. So notice I have the first one, Mamá les da el dinero a José y Ana. Really, José y Ana is just clarifying les as them. So Mom gives José and Ana the money, or I could simply say, Mamá les da el dinero. Mom gives them the money. So really, les is representing them, but since les could be a variety of people, it's just them, you can clarify it by saying whomever those recipients are. So either way you can do it. You can use it to accompany or to replace. Finalmente tenemos con infinitivos. So again, like we mentioned with direct object pronouns, same thing will work for indirect object pronouns with an infinitive. So when we have an infinitive that follows a conjugated verb, the indirect object pronoun can be placed one of two ways: before the conjugated verb, or you can simply attach it to the infinitive. Por ejemplo, le voy a vender mi coche a Sara. So le represents Sarah. So again, I can have it accompany to know who I'm talking about with le, because remember that could be him, her, whomever. Sarah is just clarifying that. So once my subject's been established, I could say, le voy a vender mi coche. To her, I'm going to sell my car. Or I have the option of attaching it to the infinitive by simply saying, voy a venderle mi coche. So either one is correct. You can form your sentence however you please with the infinitive, either before the conjugated verb, the normal pattern we've discussed throughout the video here, or you can simply attach it to that infinitive verb. Es todo y vamos a practicar más en clase. Gracias y adiós.